There are some great moves to review in an otherwise tough game. Let's take a look. One of my favorite opening moves. It strikes the center and offers several strong follow-ups. Striking back in the center with their own pawn. Good. Developing a piece and attacking a pawn in the center. The opposing knight creates an even symmetrical position. Nice move. Two minor pieces are active and you're ready to castle. Doing two things with one move. Attacking the undefended pawn and developing their knight. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. d6 protects the e5 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Your pin restricts your opponent's knight. Their better move was to kick a bishop. You're kicking their bishop out of a useful square. You are now able to kick a bishop. With that move, you chase the bishop away. A correct move to get their bishop out of harm's way. With that move, you offer to trade pieces. They missed a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. This will win a pawn with correct play. Takes back. Your piece jumps in to protect a pawn. Their best option was to counterattack an opposing knight. You missed a better way to develop further. They missed a better way to block a check from the opposing queen. You get a chance to. Your best move was to block an attack on a vulnerable queen. A straightforward recapture. Castling queenside tends to be more active because your rook is closer to the center. Their pawn attacks your knight, kicking it out of its current. You're going to end up losing a pawn. They kick your bishop with a pawn, forcing it to move or be the only move, and you found it. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. A clear recapture. This blocks an attack on your pawn. Now you have to double pawns. A logical capture. They made one of the top moves in this position. This move attacks your opponent's pawn chain. They attacked your bishop, gaining time as it must move away. Nice move stopping your opponent from castling. Another piece joins the board for your opponent. You now have weak, isolated doubled pawns. They exchange pieces of equal value. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward recapture. The game was close to even, but now you are in a worse position. They missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. You get a chance to. In the endgame, the king can become a fighting piece. They took your pawn for free. You were keeping the balance, but that move makes your position worse. This move doesn't help their position at all. You found the move that blocks the attacker. This is a fair trade. This was the only move. They played the strongest move available. Your best move was to move a bishop to safety. This is the only good move. This move loses a pawn, capturing your hanging pawn. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. A correct move to get their knight out of harm's way. Oops, you gave up a pawn. They took your pawn for free. You step your king away from the checking knight. Precise move from your opponent. That move seals your fate. The pawn endgame is decisively lost for you. Decent move, but they had a better one. Not the best move, but not bad either. They are right on target. You exchange pieces of equal value. A clear recapture. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. They played the strongest move available. Very good choice. Capturing your hanging pawn. Nice, definitely the right move. Pushing their passed pawn. Well done, an excellent move. Precise move from your opponent. You had a better option, but this is not bad. That's playable. You allowed the opponent to push a passed pawn. Their passed pawn moves closer to promote. Good job, that's what I would have played too. That's not a mistake, but they did not find. You allowed the opponent to force eventual checkmate. This forces an eventual checkmate.